Ladies and gentlemen.
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it has been a moment. Maybe a little bit more than a moment. Apologies, it's basically just because I haven't really been wearing makeup as of late. This is basically all the makeup I've been wearing and I didn't really know if it was tutorial worthy, but I've had a couple people ask me, so we're back. I've also just been focusing on my gaming channel, so if you want to check that out, I will pop the link below and you can head over there and watch me play some fun games. And yeah, just subscribe if you feel like it, because it helps me out. Today we are going to be doing a natural makeup tutorial. The only things I'm pretty much wearing face-wise is concealer, blusher and bronzer and highlighter as well. But the main focus of this video is the freckles. As you can see, I did not have freckles before and now I do. Yes, they are fake. For people who get offended by that, I'm not doing it to be offensive. I'm actually doing it because I look at you people who have naturally freckled faces and I think you are beautiful. So if you ever felt like you have to cover up your freckles, please don't, because you're beautiful. It is probably the most naturally beautiful feature I think a person could have is freckles. They're just so cute, so cute. So yes, I'm inspired. So please just don't get offended by this. I'm not doing it to be offensive. I'm just doing it because it gives me confidence. It gives me the confidence to not wear foundation. And that was the whole reason I started doing it. Because I looked at people who had freckles and I was there like, it's stunning, beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling and jump into this tutorial. Hell yeah, let's go. My hair is wet because I've just got out the shower. Even though it's like almost 3 o'clock. Yeah. The thing with lockdown is you don't work on a normal time scale like you usually would. Like, I can't remember the last time I got out of bed early. Like, it's just not a thing in a lockdown. You don't need to. You've got nothing to do. So you just get up when you want to get up. And then just do a whole lot of nothing until you're like, okay, I'm going to do something now. And then by then it's like 5 o'clock in the evening. You're like, might as well take a shower now, why not? So to moisturise, I'm just using the L'Oreal Hydrogenius Moisturizer. This is for dry to combination skin, which is what I am. It's just a little bit of ASMR for you there. You're welcome. See, this is just a nice and light moisturiser. Basically just feels like it's like a watery gel, which just nicely sinks into the skin. Okay, so next I am going to be showing you how I get my freckles. I do understand that there are people out there that kind of get annoyed by people doing fake freckles because they have real freckles and they felt like they had to cover them when they were younger or now or whatever. I just want to say that I've always thought that freckles were beautiful, like always. As a kid I kind of did have ginger hair and then as I got older it went darker, but one thing I never got was the freckles, and that's what I always thought was like the most beautiful thing, was to have ginger hair and freckles, because those combined are just so pretty, so pretty. So to the people who watch this and are like, oh, she's, you know, jumping on the trend, now everyone wants freckles. Just know, I've always wanted freckles. Always, always, always. I think freckles are beautiful, and if you feel insecure about your freckles, just know that there's people like me out there that literally look at you and think you are absolutely stunning. So embrace your freckles. They're beautiful. They're natural, beautiful. These aren't natural, but they make me feel a lot more confident, and the reason why I started actually doing the fake freckles was to stop me wearing foundation, because I'd wear foundation every single day and my skin hated it. So this was just a method where I didn't have to wear foundation but I still felt cute. Freckles were kind of like a shield for me, and I think that's kind of nice. So embrace your freckles, they're pretty. So what I use for my freckles, I actually got this idea from Soph Does Life. I watched one of her videos. I think she got it from somebody else. You'd have to watch her video to find out where she necessarily got it from, but that's where I picked it up from. And it is to use this product, the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. This is just an eyebrow tint. I got it in the shade medium brown. I chose medium brown because that's the shade that Sophie used on her channel and yeah, it seems to work perfectly for me. But yeah, all I'm going to do is just dot this all over my face, and then I will show you how it's done. The only thing I would say with this product is it does dry quite quickly in the bottle, so you sometimes do just have to give it a good shake, or like, you know, roll the brush around in the product. But other than that, I'd say it is a pretty decent product. That sounded weird when I said that word, product. Stop saying it, it sounds even weirder when you keep saying it. See, the tricky thing I always have on the forehead is they end up looking really placed. So I do try and like dot in between, or do like bigger ones. Because for whatever reason on the forehead, I don't know if it's just because it's like a flat surface, it gets trickier. I've gone a bit overboard this time round, but it's more just because I wanted to show you the effect. So it looks crazy now, but don't panic, do not panic. So we're going to leave these on for 10 minutes. The longer you leave them on, the darker they go, basically. So you will find that in the middle is where they're concentrated, they'll be darker, because that's where you place, well, that's where I place them first. So basically wherever you want the freckles to be darkest, start there first, because they're going to be on your face the longest, therefore they'll be darker. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know, but 10 minutes. So in those 10 minutes, I am just going to prep my eyes. So I'm just using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer in the shade C2, and that's just to cover up all the veins on my eyelids, veiny eyelids. So I'm just going to set my eyes with translucent powder. You can use any translucent powder, it doesn't really matter. All does the same job. And the reason why I do set my eyes, I know that people say like leave the concealer wet and then like eyeshadow sticks to it or whatever, but my eyes crease horrendously, so I kind of have to do this. And to be fair, I feel like the eyeshadow still goes on the same, still lasts the same. Don't know if that's just me. So same with the eyes, we're just going to be keeping it natural today because I'm not going anywhere fancy, so might as well keep it natural. So I'm literally just going to go into this Benefit, what is it called? It's just a Benefit like blush and what's the word, bronzer set. So literally looks like this. As you can see, I've been using the blush and the bronzer, and I'm literally just going to use that bronzer in my crease. So I think it's the Hoola bronzer. It is the Hoola bronzer, so if you have Hoola bronzer or just the shade that's like a natural brown, your contour shade would work the same. I am just going to blend that into le crease. So now I'm going to show you how I've been doing my eyeliner recently, because as we know, I do love a good wing, but I've been trying to just, like I said, keep it natural, keep it just kind of, what's the word? Blurred? Blended? I can't think of the word. Smudged. I don't know. I'm basically just wanting the look to be A, easy, B, natural, and C, I just wanted a look that would enhance my features, as it were. The feature I like most about my face is my eyes. What technique can I do to just kind of make my eyes just look a little bit more like open and awake? Which isn't an easy task because I never look open or awake. So rather than using eyeliner, what I do is go in with an eyeshadow and just like a eyeliner brush, I guess this is. It doesn't say what it is, but just like a really thin brush. And then what I do, I'm just going to take the Jacqueline palette that I have, this is just the one that I use regularly, and rather than taking the black, I am going to take the brown, just because it's a bit warmer and doesn't look as emo-y, I guess. Yeah, and I think I'll zoom you in because it'll make more sense if you zoomed in, you can see. So yep, just taking that shade, I am just going to literally line the outer portion of the eye. I don't go crazy with it. And then what I do is I just start like flicking it out. And this is a good thing about eyeshadows, is that you can blend them out if it gets too harsh. Yeah, they're just a lot easier to work with than eyeliner per se. Okay, so before I then do the other eye, the 10 minutes is up. So now what I'm going to do is take a spoolie. I just have one from an eyebrow brush or just any mascara spoolie. Obviously that's not got mascara on. Don't start like putting mascara all over your face like an idiot. So yeah, then I just take the spoolie and just start scraping all the dots off my face. And like you will see, when I scrape away, you get freckles. And like I said, the longer that you leave them on, the darker they get. So I just usually leave them on for the 10 minutes because that seems to be the perfect amount of time. Why is it that one eye always comes out really good and the other just does not? Sisters not twins, sisters not twins. And this one is definitely the ugly twin. Sister. I said sister, didn't I? I said twin. She's the ugly sister, not the ugly twin. Because the sisters not twins. Leads in my mind. Okay, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. So yep, as you can see, this is what the freckles look like. So like I said, they look really scary at first when you put those dots on because they are dark, but once you've scraped them away, then it's all well and good. So yep, I've just put concealer under my eyes, so I'm just going to quickly set that with some translucent powder. Where did it go? Oh, I've got it. It's in my hand. Nope, it's gone. Sneeze is gone. It's gone. So next I'm going to bronze, which I never used to bronze. I used to always contour, but I feel like now that I've got dark hair, it's better to bronze because it warms up my skin, because obviously having dark hair washes me out more. But yeah, we're on to the bronze life now. I'm bronzing it up. And yep, just going back into my Benefit palette. We'll be using this for both the bronze and the blush. So just taking the Hoola shade, or whatever it's called. Benefit Hoola. And just bronzing, as you do. I do like that everybody in this isolation thing is now deciding to exercise though. Think how fit everybody's going to be when we all get out of this. If they're actually working out, because if you're like me and I'm there like, yeah, I'm going to work out 4 times a week, probably did about 1.5 workouts. So maybe not. Maybe we won't all be fit. Me and my housemate were actually talking about when this isolation ends, that obviously everyone's just going to go absolutely mental running out of the house. So we were like, we're probably going to wait a couple of days even still to go out, because you're definitely not going to be able to get to the shops. You're definitely not going to be able to get into the pubs or anything like that because they'll be absolutely packed. So we're just going to chill for a little bit even after, wait for it to like die down, and then we going crazy. Because the sad thing about all this happening is today is one of my friend's birthdays, my best friend's birthday is in the middle of April, and my birthday is at the end of April. So happy birthday to me, staying in isolation, mate. I even like bought a dress preemptively for my birthday. I just saw this dress and straight away was like, that's going to be my birthday dress. And yeah, so now I'm going to wear that dress inside and just drink at home. because why not? So yep, just now going in with the blush, and I just mix this pink shade and this orange shade, which it is, I think the pink one is Dandelion and the orange one is Coralista. If that helps anyone, I don't know. Basically just a pink blush and a peach blush, and I mix them together. Yeah, I've fallen into the trend of the e-girl blush thing because I was watching Jenna Marbles videos and saw how cute she looked with blush, and then I was like, screw it, we've gone in with the freckles already, might as well add the blush, and you know what, it looks fucking cute. And then yeah, I just go in, and that's why my blush is running out, because I've literally been going mental with it. I also just like putting it on the end of the nose. Because the thing as well, I usually just get a red nose anyway from anything. Like even when I've not got a cold, I have a red nose. Call me Rudolph, I don't know. But with this whole blush thing, it doesn't matter. I can just, you know, embrace the redness. Yeah, and I don't know why. I just really like the look of how being covered in blush looks. Which I never, ever used to wear blush. It's kind of just like, when you pale, it's a very hit and miss situation when it comes to blush. You either look like a clown or you look cute. So I've just kind of embraced it. Some days I may look like a clown, other days I may look hella cute. But either way, I feel cute, so I guess that's the main thing, isn't it? If you feel cute, doesn't matter. Okay, so now that our blush and bronzer is all done, we're going to move on to the eyebrows. And I do something a bit kind of weird for my brows. So if I'm wearing eye makeup, I will use my usual brow gel, which I use, which is the NYX, I want to say eyebrow mascara. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But when it's just days like this, when I've just got a bit of eyeshadow for eyeliner and my freckles and blush, what I like to do is take a spoolie and some Vaseline and basically just comb the Vaseline through my eyebrows. I don't know, that sounds weird, but here's the thing, it makes your eyebrows stay in place without them feeling like rock hard and weird, and yeah, it just makes it look a bit more natural. I can't remember where I got the technique from. I'm pretty sure I obviously got it from somebody. There's just no way in hell that I came up with an original idea. It will be I've seen it somewhere and just been like, ooh, let's try this. So apologies if this is your technique and I'm just using it and I haven't given you credit. It's not because I don't want to give you credit, it's because I can't remember where I saw it, so sorry. Yeah, and then literally just comb it through. So sometimes it will bunch up a bit and you'll get like little bits, but if you just keep combing, it will eventually disappear. And then just with the excess from that, I just add that to the other eyebrow. Nothing crazy, just some Vaseline in your eyebrows. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing to put in your eyebrows, is it? You know, drag queens put glue in their eyebrows, people put eyeshadow in their eyebrows, powder, liquid, whatever. They just love messing with their eyebrows. It's just the way life is. The philosophy of eyebrows. It's a circle of eyebrows. Yeah, and as you can see, it just kind of neatens them up a little bit, makes them look a bit more fluffy. Yeah, and that's the trick I use for eyebrows. So what do we have left? We have mascara and lips. So for mascara, I actually use two mascaras because this one I like the formula of, but I don't like the brush. While this one, formula's quite good, but I like the brush quite a lot. So what I do is combine them both, because why make life easy by using one mascara when you can mix two and make life difficult but have great lashes? Am I right? So yeah, I literally just go in with this one, which yeah, the problem with this one, it just gives you those kind of clumped spidery lashes, which on some people look great, but for someone like me whose lashes are out of control, it ain't the life I'm feeling. So then I just go in with this one, and this brush basically just separates the lashes, just makes them look a bit more tidy, you know what I'm saying? Ta-da! Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you which mascaras they were. So for the good formula one, I use the Rimmel Wonderfully Real Mascara, and then for the brush, I use the NYX Worth the Hype, which overall I do just like the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. It is running out, that's mainly why I was like, combine the two for now. So overall, if you are just wanting a decent mascara that's like lengthening but like parts all your lashes neatly, Worth the Hype is a good one. But yeah, just at the moment, this is just the technique I'm using. because I can't exactly go out to the shops and buy my mascara. And I don't really like buying things like mascara online because they don't always show you what the wand looks like, and I'm very specific about my mascara ones. My lashes are just really weird. They don't always want to point in the same direction, and some of them are like shorter where they should be longer. And yeah, just some first world problems coming at you. Oh my god, I almost forgot highlighter. How can we forget highlighter? Jesus Christ, it's like the pedestal of beauty. Don't know what I'm talking about. I literally just go in with the same palette that I always use, which is the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter in the shade Ice, and it's a trio, and guess which shade I use? That's right, the middle one. It's just kind of like a champagne-y colour that just seems to work best with my skin tone, so... And it's blinding. I haven't quite found a highlighter that works as well. I'm sure I'll find one if I actually look, but I never look, I just always buy the same one. And I just like to go over my face. That's where I've got the bronzer and the blush and the highlighter, just to make sure it's all blended properly, you know, because nothing looks more unnatural than a bad blend. You know what I'm saying. So last but not least, for the lips, I just go in with the number 7 Lovely Lips Lip Balm in the shade Parisian Pink. Oh, posh. And this is what it says on the tin. It's basically a lip balm. It's like a tinted lip balm, but more tinted than what a tinted lip balm would be. So basically a lipstick that's a lip balm. Yeah, I just pop that on the centers. The center? I pop it on the center of my lips. I have 2 lips. Wait, do I have 1 lip or... No, you have 2 lips, yeah. Don't get it on your teeth. Ugh. And then I'll just take my finger and just blend it out. So I'm just going to go and dry my hair, style it, make myself look a little bit more presentable, and I will be right back. So yes guys, this is the finished look. As you can see, I look hella cute, hella fresh, hella awake. Simple as that. Yeah, it is a pretty simple plain tutorial, but I feel like sometimes when you see tricks like the freckle trick that I learned, you're just kind of like, whoa, I never thought of that, never thought to do that, and then you try it and it just blows your mind and makes for a very easy makeup tutorial. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked the tutorial, and yeah, if you did, give it the good old thumbs up, and if you fancied, subscribe, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Goodbye! Oh, I'm cold now, but I don't want to put a jacket on because I really like my t-shirt. It's a Kurt Cobain t-shirt. Of course it's a guy's t-shirt because girls apparently don't get good t-shirts. You always have to buy guys t-shirts. Society. I can't look away. I'm looking over there. I don't know there's nothing over there, but I'm looking over there. Why? Who knows? Nailed it. Back in. That was kind of gross, I just burped. Try again. So we had 3 days of sun here, and I was there like, no, I'm gonna stay inside, I'm gonna stay isolated. And then I was like, you know what, I could do a workout in the back garden. And then on the day I decide to do the workout in the back garden, the sun disappears. And this is just my life, ladies and gentlemen. Every time I want something to happen or be good, it just doesn't happen. Isolation. Isolation. So yeah, since I've got all this time, throw video ideas at me. I'll pretty much do majority. So if I can get naked. Well, I might get naked. No, can't get naked. Can't get naked. YouTube. Censor. Stop.